That's a lot. So if there's seats there, if there's
You can say, hang out up here with me. That's fine. This is called a telly. Should I put it on? Yep, here we go. I've had a lot of practice.
You want to consider me? Sit. Just the older lens plug.
Yes, you can't just put a his tally on.
Sit. Ready? Yes.
That's right. Let's place the drums. You may try to get on the drum actually.
Yeah. So we're gonna watch today. We're gonna watch
Yep. Maybe between the two of us, that'll be helpful. Shabbat shalom, everyone. We're going to pretend that we're outside.
We're still under the stars.
We are under the stars. You just, have to imagine them through the ceiling. That's right. We're going to talk about the stars.
I'm ready.
Yeah? Exactly. I'm going to start with an oldie but goodie on page 24. Shalom Aleichem, welcoming in those angels who help us celebrate Shabbat.
Shalom Aleichem, Malchei Hashamayim, Malchei Elyon, Nini Melech, Malchei Hamayim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Olchem v'shalom, Malchei Hashamayim, Malchei Elyon, Nini Melech, Malchei Hamayim, Kadosh Baruch Hu.
only have 2 Shabbats left this year. So we're still in this month of Elul. And so we have, yeah, we're going to light the candles really soon. And so we have some special readings tonight from a special prayer book for this month of Elul. So we have some folks in the room who will be helping us with those readings. And at the very end of the service, we'll be blowing the shofar to get us warmed up and ready for the new year to come. We turn to page 2, and I invite Michael and Sandy to help me light the candles. Yep. Over here. Thank you. Start with the English reading.
Which page are we on?
2. I have it.
I honor the gift of stillness and rest, a day devoted to peace. Peace within my soul. On this day I have everything I need. Peace with those around me. On this day I seek no quarrel or strife. Peace of earth and sky, green trees and quiet water. I give thanks that I am present in this world. I celebrate the miracle of existence, the breath within me, the beating of my heart, the love that blesses my life.
All right, if you'll light the candles. Should I light it off? Yes, we'll use the helper candle. Yes. Yeah, and we have some special candles for you.
Jonah. Mine. Good.
And we rise and turn to page 5 for Kiddush.
Too much.
Our cup runneth over.
Yeah.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratza banu, v'shabbat kodshto be'ahava u'ratzon hinkilanu, zikaron lema'aseh bereishit. Kihu yom tefilah למקרא קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים, כי באנו אחר כך, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, לשבת קודשך, באהבה וברצון, הנחתנו. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
Do you have any kids in the room who want some grape juice? We have enough to share. You're so welcome. Here you go. Chaim. Daddy will help you. Yep. You can take a seat and we'll turn to page 20 for Lachadoni. It's a little easier inside to know which ways to store in. We'll stand up and face for the last stanza. Outside, I guess we just have to face the setting sun. Have to imagine a beautiful sunset behind it. Page 20.
We're doing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9.
La 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 Lachadoni, la 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 Likrat Kala, la 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 Temei Shammai,
Invite you to turn your neighbors and greet them. Shabbat Shalom. You get one more minute, right? That's it. We stay standing and continue on page 28.
All of them are travelers, bodies in motion, obedient servants of celestial laws. Moons orbit planets, planets circle stars, stars spin around galaxies, galaxies cluster, drawn by dark matter. Superclusters flow, driven by dark energy. All of us are travelers, bodies in motion, unwitting servants of the flow of time. Within us, atoms vibrate, electrons whirl, and we are changing, aging, spinning our own orbits, drawn together, drifting apart, driven by forces we barely understand. Particles of matter in perpetual motion, we yearn for clarity and calm, strength to master our own dark energies and to counter the darkness in our world. As we lift our gaze to the starlight, may we lift ourselves to embrace our higher world.
Page 34. Please be seated.
These are fundamentals to our existence. God alone is their source, and we are Israel, a people of God. Our sovereign
saves us from tyranny, redeems us from its violence through countless wonders, from its brutality through great feats beyond measure.
We are Israel, a people of God, the giver of life, who would not let our feet give way, the maker of miracles for us against Pharaoh, of sign and
portents in the land of Egypt, the one who brought our people Israel from its midst to enduring freedom.
Page 40. Top of page 44. We rise for the Amidah. The standing prayer begins on page 46, and we stick to the even pages.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech tzidkenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor HaNorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו יעלה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם וחסדיו. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה והושיע. מורי אתה, מחכה חיים בחסד, את חיי הכל ברחמים רבים, צומת כופים ורופא גדולים, ומתיר החסרים, ומקיים אמונתו, בשני עפר, מחמוך בגדולות, ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמנתה ליום נבוא. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים לך יום ידך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. On the top of page 58, you just need the first three words, Modim, Anach, Lulach. We are grateful to you, the source of all blessing. We take a moment to share the blessings in our own lives. Blessings large, small, rare, or frequent. Who'd like to go first? Robin? Nice, you're excited to start school. Fantastic. Fantastic. Happy grandfather. Whoa. Hey, so kindergarten. Yes.
Our son and his wife are celebrating their 15th anniversary, so 50. So we get granddaughters.
Fantastic. That's your present. All right, we'll pause to say thank you.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
My grandson, youngest grandson, starts kindergarten also, and my oldest granddaughter starts high school.
High school and kindergarten. Yes.
2 upcoming grandchildren.
Upcoming grandchildren. Oh, fantastic. Happy and healthy.
Yes.
I'll be celebrating Rosh Hashanah with my son and me.
Nice. New Year in May. We'll pause to say thank you.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
Any other blessings? Yes. All right. 22? Oh, 2? Okay. That's right. 96.
My father came through some major surgery this week and is doing great, so with the blessing of healing, I am very thankful.
And we'll pause to say thank you.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
some new healing in this new year that's coming. Yes. And even though it was a little yucky out today, that's why we're inside, to be together in a different space, imagining the great outdoors, and
We're amongst the trees.
right, and to be in a space with such a beautiful piece of art.
And we are the people of the book.
So one last thank you.
מודים אנחנו לה, מודים אנחנו לה.
And now a reflection on peace.
Peace comes with the sunset. Cool breezes ease the heat of the day. All things settle into stillness. Gentle song of crickets, moonrise, and the silence of night. Give us shelter in your presence. Bring peace to those who yearn for peace. Enfold us in your quiet. Let our fears find rest in you.
Our prayer for peace, page 60.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Sim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Sim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech Adon Bechol Chesed. Ki ata hu melech Adon Shalom, Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Sim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Sim Leolam. V'tov elecha levarech et achar Yisrael, bechol עת ובכל שעה. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Sim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Sim Leolam. Baruch atah Adonai Hamaved et Amo Yisrael Shalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Sim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Sim Leolam. Sim Leolam. Sim Leolam.
We take a few moments for silent prayer.
Adonai Tzuri, Adonai Tzuri, Goali,
253. 253 in the middle, for Misha Berach, our prayer for healing. And we think of all of those in our lives who are in need of healing. Healing of the body, healing of the heart, healing of the mind, or healing of the soul. If you're keeping some of your thoughts and prayers tonight, I invite you to share those names out loud now.
Jill Solomon.
Mark Pichinsky, Phil Cantor.
Alan Levinson, Carl Marks.
Jen Platt.
Jean Pucciani and Moshe Ben Hershlein.
To those names we add Rebecca Shankman, Rhoda Schwartz, Arlene Grable, Donald Molaski, Teddy Molaski, Megan Mary DePero, Nathan Hecker, Jeff Stoller, Joe Celian, Phil Jarvis, Barry Jarvis, Bob Gast, Joel Damron, Claire Meyer, Taylor Payne, Cecil Smith, and Albert Fremder. For all those and many more suffering all over the world, we sing this Misha Berach, this prayer for healing.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of the body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
In this month of Elul, the last month of the Hebrew calendar, we have a number of traditions. One is blowing the shofar every single day. Another is giving tzedakah as an attempt to sort of bolster our case in front of God. Look at all the good things I did this last month. And another is to study stories about Abraham Avinu, our ancestor Abraham. A number of these stories are not in the Torah. Even though we may know them for years and years and years and may think they are there because they're so ingrained in our Torah, many of them are midrashim, stories of the rabbi's imagination. And tonight I'll share just a few stories that help us connect to the stars. On the night Abraham was born, his father's friends, among whom were counselors and soothsayers of King Nimrod, were feasting in his house. When they left late at night, they observed a star that swallowed up 4 other stars from the 4 corners of heaven. They then hastened to King Nimrod and said, "Certainly a boy has been born who is destined to conquer this world and the next. Now then, give to his parents as large a sum of money as they will wish for their child and kill him." But Terach, Abraham's father, who was present there, said, "Your advice reminds me of the mule to whom a man said, 'I will give you a house full of barley if you allow me to cut off your head.' Whereupon the mule replied, 'Fool that you are, of what use to barley is me if you cut off my head? So I say to you, if you slay the son, who will inherit all the money that you give to the parents?' Then the rest of the counselors said, 'Sounds a lot like a son has been born to you, Terach.' And he said, 'Oh, yes, a son was born to me, but he died.' So Terach ran home and hid his son in a cave for 3 years. When Abraham finally came out of the cave, he saw the sun rising in all its glory in the east. He said to himself, "Surely this is the God of the universe, and this God I will worship." But the evening came, and the sun set and night fell. When he saw the moon with its silver radiance, he said, "Aha, then this is the God of the world, and all of the stars are its divine servants. To this God I will kneel." The following morning, when moon and stars had disappeared and the sun had risen again, Abraham said, "Now I know that neither one is the God of the world, but the one who controls both as servants is the creator and ruler of the whole world." So Abraham asked his father, "Who created heaven and earth?" Terah, pointing to one of his idols, so here we got some statues over there, replied, "This great image is our God." "Then let me bring a sacrifice to him," said Abraham, and he ordered a cake of fine flour to be baked and offered it to the idol. When the idol did not eat it, he ordered a still finer meal offering to be prepared and again offered it to the idol. But the idol neither ate nor answered when addressed, and so Abraham grew angry and, kindling a fire, burned them all. When Terah came home and found his idols burnt, he went to Abraham and said, "Who has burned my gods?" Abraham replied, "The big one did it. He got into a fight with the little ones and burned them in his anger." "Fool, my son, how can you say that the one who cannot see or hear or walk has done all of this?" Then Abraham said, "Aha, Dad, how then can you forsake the living God and serve gods that you can't see or hear?" At this point, Abraham understood that the one true God was not the sun or the moon or the stars or the idol made of wood. God rewarded Abraham's faith with a promise. God came to Abraham in a vision and said, "Turn your gaze to the heavens and count the stars, if you can count them. Your ancestors will be just as many as these stars are." To this day, we believe in the one true God, and we trace our family tree back to Abraham, whom we remember when we look up at the stars in the sky. And it is very traditional in the High Holy Days to recall Abraham's stories in the Torah readings. That is not our custom here at BethChaim, but we do that to remember how we started this relationship with God in the first place, with one man who woke up to this idea that there's only one unifying power in this universe. And so there may be many stars, but we're one Jewish community, and we all worship the same divine power. Now we're going to turn our gaze yet again to the new year, and I'll ask everyone to please rise. We're going to do something special to prepare for the new year. Tomorrow night, our entire Jewish community, so all of the congregations in our area, are coming here at 8:30 to celebrate Slichot, the service of penitentiary prayers. We're starting to say how sorry we are as we approach the new year. And we need to have white Torah covers at Slichot. That's the first major milestone in this celebration of the new year. And so, do I have anyone who'd like to help me? Charlie, you want to help me too?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Charlie, you're going to take off the purple cover, and Charlie, you can go get the white cover. So we're taking off our vibrant purple. And we're going to put on our more somber white.
It is before Labor Day.
And this year it's before Labor Day. Next year it'll be after. Perfect, thank you. And we're going to turn to page 282 at the bottom. As our focus is now this Torah dressed in white, reminding us that Yom Kippur, the day where we traditionally wear white, is not too far away. 282 at the bottom.
Hallelujah, Shabbat Adonai, Atei Gula Yosef Bereshit, Shelo Samkim Oye Harason, Velo Samanu K'mishpachot B'Adama, Shelo Samtem Kilukhem, Vekol Aleinu K'chol Hamona, אנחנו טועים ומשתחווים ובונים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נותן שמיים ויוצר הארץ ומושב מקרוב בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו וגבי מרומים ואלוהינו רעינו אמת מלכנו אמת זולתו כך כתוב בתורתו ועבדת היום להשלך ולברך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל ועל הארץ מתחתינו ונאמר היה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ היום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
You may be seated as we turn to page 291. There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining brightly, though their time with us is done. The stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. Page 294, we're remembering the following yard sites, the anniversary of the passing of our loved ones. If you're remembering someone this Shabbat, I invite you to stand when you hear your loved one's name. Esther Silverstein, Helen Elbaum, Alan Cohen, George Joseph Coplin, Diane Etter, Hannah Cagle, Lucille Snyder, Louis Feynman, Ely Gotti, Sidney Grable, Karen Goldberg, Faye Klein, Herbert Kernsky, Keith Milano, Harry Soffin, Arthur Rosen, David Lee Underwood, Karen Rosengarten, Lauren Danielle White, Nathaniel Norton Springer, Linda Berger, Mitchell Brushkin, Ida Goldsmith, Karen Wernick, Mildred D. Girolamo, Milton Berkowitz, Isaac Levy, Philip Rafkin, Anita Weinstein, and Celia Weiss. We rise as one community and recite the hallowed words on page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabah, v'yalman yivrach yirtei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayekol uvyomekol, uvchaye b'chol beit Yisrael, b'agala b'zman karib v'yimru ayin. Yehei shemei rabah mivarach, v'nalam l'amei amayam. Yisbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpalar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudusha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechemata, dam yiran v'yalman v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'ramav, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu ve'al Yisrael, V'yimru Amen. Zichronam Libracha, may their memory always be a blessing. Please be seated. As I said, tomorrow night, 8:30, right here at BethChaim, we'll be hosting our community-wide Slichot service. We really start to get into that High Holy Day spirit. We also have Torah study tomorrow morning, as we do every Shabbat morning at 8:45. I have a less sexy title for tomorrow. It's called The New Covenant. Last week was the laws of love and lust. And Rosh Hashanah begins a week from this Sunday. We have a park service at 4:30, followed by service in the main sanctuary, 7:30, I think. that sound right? I just have to be here a lot, that's all I know. Yep, 7:30. Fantastic. If anyone is in need of high validity tickets for yourselves or anyone in your life, please let us know. And anything else at this time? Those are the big things.
Oh, anybody who's interested in the Young People's Right to Fast, please send in your reservations because we want to make sure that we have all enough time.
So if you want to join us for the communal break the fast here at the temple, Alana is your lady. Yes. And we are celebrating Rosh Hashanah, not just 1, but 2 days. So we will have a service in this space on the second morning of Rosh Hashanah. And all are welcome. It's open to the community, no tickets required. And we'll be dabbling in the latest High Holy prayer book. So it'll be a different feel than the main sanctuary services. All right, great, fantastic. I need some help with Motzi. Who likes challah? Do it over here. If you'd like to follow along, page 302. Oh, he's made for challah. Born for challah. All right, we're ready, Canner.
Motzi lechem min haaretz, we give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together, as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
So sad. You just wanted to. Okay. But could you actually help me, Robin, as soon as everyone here gets help? Could you pass it around? Great. Jonah, you want some? Okay. Yes, friends are helping. That's right. All right, as our challah comes around, we're going to wrap up our service with the shofar. So, Arlene, if you can help us out with your reading first.
Summon the energy to sound the horn, muster the strength to change, move from judgment to compassion, shift your perspective and heal, be the first to apologize, offer the hand of forgiveness, open your heart to hear the horn, believe in your power to change.
The blessing starts as many blessings do. It ends with 2 words, shomea. Try that.
Shomea.
Trua.
Trua.
All right, so we say together, Baruch atah Adonai, shomea trua.
Kia. Oh, small. Shvarim trua. Kia.
Shabbat shalom. I've been doing a lot of shofar blowing this month. If you are interested in making it onto the Facebook page with the shofar blast, I'll go get my phone to record people. Okay.
And if you do not know how to blow shofar and you want to learn, we're offering a shofar blowing workshop Tuesday evening at 6:30.
That sounds right. 6:30.
Tuesday evening at 6:30. Come and learn how to blow shofar.
Oh, Nick is in its usual location this evening.
Shofar orchestrated.
Do you want to? Do you have your phone on you? Okay.